We actually, when we first started FTS, we used to refer to it as strain. Then
Dr. Chris came in.
Science came around.
You feel stupid
And all of a sudden it became cultivar. And not only do when we say this, I now no longer say strain or cultivar because I don't know either or which is correct. So I just say genetic. That's what I want to take, for the record, I want to take credit for inserting that term there. I want to take credit for inserting that. However, that's what is FTS, what stand is FTS going to take right now in regard, is it cultivar, strain? Is it cultivar or strain? What are we going to start saying from now on?
I say it, they, or them for my genetics.
It, they, or them? What pronoun are you?
Anyone.
It's always going to be split.
Well, you're
I don't want to offend anyone
Jesse.
with strain or genetic.
Well, not everything is a cultivar, right? Cultivated variety. There's just varieties. And then, strain isn't really a botanical term, but in our industry, it turned into a botanical term in a sense, right? So it's like you got people that are just split on both sides on what to call it.
I feel like when we say that, people literally in their ears, they translate it to strain isn't a botanical term. So we have to like every time be like cultivar or strain. We're cool. We're cool.
That's why I think genetic is going to... That's why I think genetic is going to...
Tomatoes.
Yeah. I think genetic's going to take over.
Well, I think that's the easiest
way to get it.
Because genetic is so broad. Not pecan.
Oh, yeah. It's genotype, not phenotype.
I say pecan. It's trichrome.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just lost a few viewers on that one.
That's more so
pronunciation
versus definition.
Of course.
But splitting hairs here.
We are splitting. But I think that's the point, though, is sometimes you look at these things where you don't know until you know. When I first started making content, I would say vernacular that made no sense to a new consumer or new cultivator. Like they'd have no idea when I'm talking about
LST,
terps,
HST.
or when I'm just saying
alone.
terps too. I'm not even saying terpenes. So when they hear it afterwards, they're like, terpenes, terpines, terps, right? And it's like, well,
yeah, you heard it. You heard it right here first. When I'm on Tea with P, I say nudes.
Yeah,
instead of news. And people lose their mind. The amount of engagement in the comment section I get because people are like, "Did you say? Am I here? Like every episode? Did you say nudes?"
That's
the only time I'm saying
it instead of herb.
Oh, that's
another one.
We don't silence. They don't silence
anyone in Canada, man.
Okay, we don't silence anyone in Canada. We don't discriminate against anything. Okay,
but I think that's the thing is one thing lesson I've learned is the vocabulary and how you're articulating something to somebody means everything with getting your answer when it comes to having an issue with your plant. When I walked into a grow store years ago. And how I found out I had flying root aphids, they were flying winged root aphids. It was horrible. Was my dumbass describing the issues and not really knowing how to describe it. I was like, it was yellowing, curling, and like the hairs are a little like wonky looking. And he's like, yellow. Like I'm just saying general terms. Once I started to actually understand, well, first I brought the plant like leaves in to show, and he was like, "Oh, this looks like you have a pest or something, dude. This is not normal stress from anything." Then I brought a little soil into him, got it tested, and he's like, "Oh yeah, winged root aphids, brother." It's like, "Oh shit," but I didn't know how to even describe my problem. So learning the basics of the vocabulary is massive, and I learned that after all these years, and still just cultivar, just being a thing that I used to think of just a cultivator or a cultivation facility. I used to just think it's like the cultivar must be the grower and not cultivator, just because I'm dumb. So it's a similar thing where if you don't know how to articulate something, just like not knowing a language when you're in Montreal, it's hard to get the right direction,
Or not knowing Humboldt Seed Co. versus Humboldt Seed Organization.
You know what? No one's splitting hairs.
You know how many videos I've done, story?
Dude? Oh, my God. Dude, I sat there literally embarrassing myself to Ben and Nat, and respect to them. We crack jokes, but they're great from guys
Humboldt
and hard
Seed
workers.
Co.
From Humboldt Seed Company.
Yep.
I'm sitting there, I'm like,
great
dude,
guys.
I love the
great guys.
Geist OG. I love all these genetics here. He's like, Humboldt Seed Organization, actually. And then, of course, my dumb ass keeps calling them Humboldt Seed Organization repeatedly. I made like 3 videos and said it enough to the point somebody told me, like, it's Humboldt Seed Company. You said Humboldt Seed Organization. First words in the video. So I had to go and just edit it out, and I don't say who the breeder is in the video. And it's like, if you don't know how to say things right, well, you get no good answer. And it makes you look bad, too. So learning this stuff over time, it's a big lesson that I've learned is making sure that you get into this nitty gritty of this space. Don't just surface level it, because once you have an issue and you've been doing it a long time, someone might grill you or they might laugh you out of the room. Like me, I get laughed at sometimes.